What's going on, guys? Gino checking back here for another video today. It is the, let me see, 4th of December today. It's a Tuesday, so that means that I have a lower body session planned with the squat as my primary compound for this given day. Now, quick update regarding my physique. Now, I have been in a slight deficit, a very flexible deficit for the past, I believe, week or so. And I've quite visibly already lost a little bit of body fat as of the past couple of days. I was in the gym and my bro Maximiliano, the brother of my girlfriend, actually asked me, have you been in a deficit or have you been cutting? Since what always ends up happening for me is once I start eating in a deficit for about a week or so, you can quite visibly see that I'm losing some body fat and I'm getting some shreds back. So that's lucky for me, I guess. So like I said, I have been cutting for the past week, very flexibly though, since prep hasn't started yet. Like I mentioned in the previous video, I want to simply give myself some room to play with so that I don't have to be very aggressive near the end of prep to actually get in the shape that I want to step on stage. So not in a hurry, but it's always nice to give yourself some room so that you don't have to be aggressive near the end of the event that you have, or in my case, a competition. One thing that I actually have been doing a lot of recently, also regarding the prep that I'm going to be doing, is watching a lot of Matt Augus's videos. Now, if I had to name one single person that I've learned basically everything from, it has got to be him. Not regarding every single study that I've read, all the research that I did on my own, and the study that I did. In terms of experience and learning the basics about progressive overload, if it fits your macros like back in the day, I've been watching this dude for like 6 years or something, ever since like the end of 2012 when I got into lifting very seriously. So I'm rewatching a lot of his videos and simply trying to gather as much information as possible regarding prep. Pro tip, watch a lot of YouTube because you will learn a lot. So anyway, it's back to the station for me. I'm going to be doing a lot of work here. I've actually signed up a lot of new clients, so I'm gonna have to work a lot on that. The training program launch has also been a very successful one, since a lot of people have already caught the program, and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback regarding the program. So thank you to everyone who caught it and hopped on the game train. But for now, it's time for me to work and then head to the gym. Alright, so what you're going to be seeing here is my typical lower body squat workout. So this workout called for a top set of 167.5 kilograms for 3 to 5 reps. Now, as you guys may or may not know, my programming calls for 3 to 5 reps, which always strives, or lets me strive, to hit that 5 rep mark. And once I've reached the 5 rep mark on the first set, I'm allowed to up 2.5 kilograms to the bar in total. So the top set actually went pretty well, considering the fact that I felt a knot in my upper back, or on the right side of my upper back. So it was kind of hard to stay tight during the movement. So as you can see, the depth was good. I managed to stay tight, but it felt quite uncomfortable. So at the 4th rep, I decided to call it quits and stay safe, since it felt kind of uncomfortable and I didn't want to risk losing balance or having to drop the weight, because it felt, it didn't feel good. Let's just keep it at that. So the first set I had 4 reps in the books, so that allows me to stay at the same weight for the next workout and then strive to hit that 5 rep mark, and hopefully the knot will be gone by then. So here's the second set. Dropped back to 150 kg. That calls for 5 to 8 repetitions, and then the same principle applies. As I've reached the 8th rep, which I did get on this set if I'm not mistaken, I can up the weight the next workout with 2.5 kilograms. So each set will be loaded independently as the rep target is accomplished. And this is actually the set where I noticed the most discomfort regarding the knot in my upper back, which was actually caused by squatting as well, the previous squat workout. So I'm gonna try to fix that, and you'll see me do some drills after the workout footage in this video. One thing that I really focus on during the squat is starting the movement from the hips. You'll see a lot of people squat with bending their knees, or while using the cue of simply bending their knees. But what ends up happening a lot is people will lose balance and actually create a biomechanical disadvantage, which will cause them to lose their strength. By dropping at the hip or letting your hips fall when doing a squat, you will allow for a straight bar path, which is actually more beneficial and effective if you want to be as strong as possible in the movement and actually move the most amount of weight that you can. So that was the squats for this given workout. So like I said, I skipped the third set simply because my back was feeling a bit too uncomfortable. I did actually perform one rep with the third set, which was 130 kg if I'm not mistaken, and it felt way too uncomfortable, so I just decided to skip it and actually perform some heavier leg presses than I normally do, since normally I don't really go too heavy on the leg press, since I already do quite some volume on the squats. But for this workout I decided to give the leg press some extra attention. And actually, funny story though, as I'm recording this commentary, my gym purchased a hack squat, which is actually, if I'm not mistaken, the only gym now in my area that has a hack squat. So I'm actually going to be trying that out after I upload this video, which you're watching right now. So decided to finish off the quads with some leg extensions. Typically try to strive between 12 to 15 reps, not go too heavy, since I've already had some taxing work on my quads with the squats and the leg press. And after that, to finish off the abs, also did some hamstring curls, but couldn't record that, so decided to leave it out. Finished off with some hanging leg raises for the abs. Now typically I alternate between cable crunches and hanging leg raises, simply because in my opinion those are the most effective exercises to target the abs. And that is it for the commentary. Head back to the video and enjoy the rest of the vlog. Alright guys, workout went absolutely epic once again. So right now it's time for the post-workout meal. I did eat my dinner also before this meal, so that was around 250 grams of white potatoes, 170 grams of chicken, and 200 grams of green beans. So what I have right here is a little feast. So I have 250 grams of mixed frozen berries, the usual kind, 2 pieces of zero sugar gingerbread, which is 60 grams. It comes down to 33 or 36 grams of carbs, primarily fiber, 20 grams of peanut butter, and 500 grams of quark. Right, so as I mentioned, I felt a knot in my upper back when I was squatting, so I decided to do some thoracic spine mobility drills that I find really help me in terms of my general shoulder health and my thoracic mobility, which actually really benefit my squat in terms of feeling healthy. So I'm going to show you guys a drill so that you can perhaps try it yourself and see if it helps you in your squat mobility. Excuse my cat for enjoying his time over here right next to the camera. So even after doing just a simple set of like what, 10 seconds just now, really makes my shoulders feel happy, feel strong, feel safe, if you know what I mean. So I highly recommend you guys to try that out and see for yourself if you like it or not. And you know, in general, just doing these can never do you any harm whatsoever. So work on your mobility, guys. It's definitely worth it. I don't know if I've ever introduced you guys to this guy, but this is Mickey. This is my cat. He's like, I believe 11 or 12 years old or something. So he's been my buddy for quite a long time now. And he always likes to sit next to the camera when I'm recording. So if you ever hear this sound right here, then you know what's up. Right, buddy? Yeah. Alright, so I just came back home. Got a fresh ass haircut, as you can see. Don't have any gel in right now, but you can see that it's still fresh. Even with a cap on. So what I've been doing for my nutrition as of the past week and a half, or maybe up to 2 weeks or something, or not even that yet. I've been having some high days where I have carbs up to like 350 to 400 grams of carbs. Fats anywhere 60 to 70 grams, and protein as always 190 grams. And some low days where I stick to around 325 to 350 carbs. And as I mentioned, it's simply to prepare myself for the prep that I'm going to be doing. I've already dropped a substantial amount of weight on these high and low days. I believe I'm already down like 1.5 kilograms, which is around 3 pounds or a bit more than 3 pounds. So it's quite visible, as you can see in the physique update in this video. So we're going to be continuing to do this for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then prep will actually start, and I'll have consistent days where I try to strive to hit a certain macro number, which will probably be around 2800 calories. And from there on, I'll start adding in some cardio, decreasing calories as my weight decreases and I potentially plateau on a certain amount of calories. Slowly getting there, and I'm really excited. Here's the next meal of the day. A container of quark, some 100% peanut butter, 243 grams of mixed frozen berries, and some all natty rice cakes. Alright, and that is all for this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to smash the like button, because it really helps out the channel grow. Comment down below and subscribe to the channel for so much more content coming really soon. I'm out, guys, and peace out. See you in the next one.